everyone, and welcome to another Lawn Fawn video. Today we're going to be working with a lot of fun stuff. We're going to be working with Critters of the Sea. You can see mine is very well loved. And Harold's ABCs, along with, this is some basic gray basics paper. I'm going to try out some of this new American Crafts adhesive called This to That. There's a dotted kind, there's the lines kind, and then there's just a complete solid kind. So I'm going to try those out for the first time today. And we're going to actually be working with two challenges that are going on right now. One that has a lawn fawn prize and one that's everything but the kitchen sink, which I'm on the team of. And I wanted to kind of combine the two. So this is the Embellish Challenge. And the idea is doing a quirky, cutesy, clean style. So we're going to do a one-layer card using masking, and it's going to be quirky and cutesy because that's what I do. And these are the colors Seafoam, Craft, Peach, and Cream. So we're doing that, and then this is the sketch for everything but the kitchen sink. I made it a little bit too big for the camera, but you can see there's a circle and then there's a line there. My sentiment is going to be the line, my image is going to be kind of creating a circle, and then this is going to be my ocean waves with the Critters of the Sea, this line here. So that's what we're doing. So first thing I want to do is just cover this front with this, we're doing a back to school card, so I wanted to kind of have this lined paper look. So I'm going to pick the dot one because it looks fun and I like the color. So it looks like this cap just comes off, and let's see how it works. Works pretty well to me. It's the dot kind, so it's the kind I think you can kind of roll off if for whatever reason, you get it on the wrong place. So let's see if I got any. Yeah, I got some on the outside a little bit, which I always do, and it worked. So I'm just going to put that on the front here. Let's see. Make sure I line it up well. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is stamp our sentiment. So I've been using Harold's ABCs, and I started off some of it. So this is Happy First Day, and then this is going to be of school. So I've shown you before how you can perfectly line up Harold's ABCs in a straight way, and this is a way to show how easy it is to do a curve. You just use, once again, the edges, and make sure the edges line up in the curve that you want, and it'll be perfect. So I'm just taking out mine, and the cool thing is I was able to spell out Happy First Day of School and never having to, repeat a letter. So right now, let me just put this one on here so you can see it. And I'm going to finish spelling out. So right now, I'm going to keep the curve going with the O's. Like that. And then I just need, oh, I forgot the H. Okay, where are you, H? I'm always scared I'm gonna misspell stuff, with using thickers or anything like that. I just figure one day I'm not gonna realize it, and then, my card's gonna have something spelled incorrectly on it. The first day of school would be pretty hilarious if it was spelled incorrectly. So that's what that looks like. I'm at curve. So I'm going to stamp this first one that I did earlier, and stamp that one first, and then do the of school underneath, like that. So I'm going to use some Versamagic Sea Breeze ink. I figured that was the closest to sea foam, and I'm just going to ink it up here. And so these ones I just like to tap them on like this, and that looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to make sure my card's straight and center that. So we've got our sentiment there. And then now I'm going to ink up the one that we just finished. And I'm going to line that up so that it looks good with everything else. So there we go. So now it says Happy First Day of School. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work with these two fish from Critters in the Sea, and we're going to work with masking. So what I did was I took a post-it note and I stamped it on the top here where the actual sticky part is, and I cut them out. So I just skipped that part because it's not fun. So, and we're going to be stamping these in this latte ink because that's going to be my craft color. This looks exactly like craft, so that's why I really like it. So we're going to start off by stamping 2 fish, and then we'll start our masking. So just going to stamp, and I'm just stamping randomly here. Like this, and I'm just going to stamp this guy here. So now I want to cover up with my mask these fish because I want to create a 3D look without having any bulk, which means that's easier for mailing or maybe sticking this in like your kid's lunchbox, which would be really nice. And so right now I'm just going to stamp that right over. I'm going to stamp this little baby guy like this. And I'm going to remove those masks. I'm trying not to smear the ink. So, and you can see how that's created a 3-dimension on the fish. So I'm going to keep going. I'm actually going to put these masks back on and keep stamping. So I'm going to stamp another big fish, another little fish. And then, oh, you're hearing putter. I'm going to stamp big guy here. And I'm trying to kind of create that circle look. So, I think UPS is coming with the delivery of the new stamps, so I think that's why Putter's so excited. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to remove all my masks and see if I like it. Okay, I think that looks really, really cute. So we're going to have that, and then the next thing that I want to do is, actually I don't really need the ocean line, but I think it might be fun, so we'll do it anyways. All right, we're going to put these masks on. And maybe this guy too. And then we're going to get out this ocean stamp. So right now we're using this little guy, and this one you could keep stamping forever. You could do it on a 12 by 12, anything you'd like. You could keep doing this stamp. So I'm going to do this again in this sea breeze color. So I'm just inking it up, and I'm just going to stamp the line like this, and then ink it up again and line it up. And then line it up one more time. So I'm going to take that ink off. Okay. And now I'm going to remove my masks again. And you can save these masks. So you can use them the next time you want to make a card. And see that really great dimension there with the waves? So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the peach color. So I'm actually using my peach Copic, and I'm just going to color these guys in just like this. Just really easily. You know, the idea of this is a pretty quick card. Okay, so that's the end of the coloring of the card. And thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye!